Best animated feature, Frozen.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems like a lock. Yeah.
Do you think they'll win best song?
I hope they do.
Like, you would think that they would. I mean, it's so good and it's as great. I mean, it's doing really well just amongst everything. But
Yeah.
U2 won the Golden Globe. That can just be chalked up to Europeans giving it to the Scottish band.
Yeah. And with Pixar finally out of the way.
Yeah.
Did they even? No, they didn't get.
No,
a
Monsters University
They were shut out.
in favor of Despicable Me too.
Which I heard wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah.
And the first one wasn't really that special.
Thank you. God.
Really? Do people really go nuts over that movie?
Yes. Trust me, at the video store, people thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Wow.
And all they really loved it for were the Minions and the little girls. Exactly.
I mean, the little girls I get, the Minions just...
No, they're funny. They are funny, but I wouldn't give them a whole movie. Although someone is.
I am a...
Oh God.
I kind of want to talk about best original score. Like, I was, I like you guys. I'm not in any way, shape, or form a Man of Steel fan. But does anyone else think Hans Zimmer got robbed?
Actually, I will agree with that, only because he did the score for 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Oh,
And-
he should have. Yeah.
And I didn't know it was him until the end. And that's what I love. There's certain people who do scores, composers, not naming names, Danny Elfman, where you listen to it and you go, oh, this is Danny Elfman. There's no hiding it. You can't, they can't change it. I mean, I'm sorry, Hans Zimmer, he's very recognizable unless you're watching A League of Their Own. Yeah, he did the score for that too. You can't really tell. I mean, you can tell it's Hans Zimmer, but when I watched 12 Years a Slave, you can't tell. And I thought that was fantastic. It sounded like he did something different, and that is worth rewarding.
I have no opinions. I'm looking at the nominees. I haven't seen any of them.
What do you have?
The Book Thief,
No.
Gravity,
Uh-huh.
Her,
Nope.
Philomena, and Saving Mr. Banks.
Gravity has that. I mean, who can forget that at the beginning with the music? It was like. I think that Oscar is like just for that crescendo there.
Well, and I think
because no one's gonna ever forget that.
Well, and I think what made Gravity work so well with its minimalist plot idea was all the other working parts going into it, and I think they should definitely get it for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, it's John Williams. They just give it to him because he's John Williams. I don't care what the movie is. He could have scored Garfield for all I know, and they would have given it to him. At least the nomination. They love him.
Yeah.
But John Williams is also one of those composers. You hear John Williams, and you kind of know it's John Williams. Maybe it's just because I've seen Jurassic Park 45 times.
Yeah.
So it all sounds kind of Jurassic Park-esque, but...
I'm looking at achievement in makeup and hairstyling.
Oh yeah,
and it's
let's
got
talk about that.
3 nominees. Dallas Buyers Club,
yeah.
Jackass Presents Bad Grandpa, and The Lone Ranger.
I wonder who's going to get it.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh, that's like the year that Pan's Labyrinth and Norbit were nominated.
That happened.
Which I liked what Jon Stewart said, that year, where he said, so often the Academy ignores movies that aren't good. Which I would argue, well, not that often.
Yes.
But this is the funny thing, it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the nominations are first done not by the overall Academy, but by people in specific departments.
Yes.
So
the guilds are in charge of the nominations. Usually, the acting awards are nominated mostly by the Screen Actors Guild, hence why you can see that real overlay.
Right.
But they also it's the guilds. They basically make up the nominations, and then everyone I think votes on the whole thing.
Right. It's just interesting to imagine these makeup people all sitting together going, that makeup in Jackass was just,
really good.
Yeah, it's so artful and masterful, new frontiers in makeup.
Oh, yes. I did see the short list, and I saw Jackass on the short list, and I was really surprised.
So we can no longer say that the Jackass franchise has never been nominated for an Oscar. This is the end of quite an era.
Oh no!
So
Those Jackass boys, they're getting older, and man, the quality is going up.